Devin the Dream Haney becomes two-time world champion in two divisions. Now the WBC junior welterweight champion of the world. Congratulations to Devin Haney for getting it done. But not only getting it done in a spectacular fashion as far as I'm concerned. My prediction was for Devin Haney to win by decision. Okay, and most people believe that was possible. But a lot of us was also saying there's a possibility that Dev could get the knockout. Or even in my case, I even said, don't be surprised if Dev drops Regis. And I believe I said that on my prediction video. That is exactly what happened. A lot of people wasn't expecting that. I watched a lot of channels leading up to this fight, and a lot of people laughed at the idea that Devin Haney could possibly stop Regis or drop him. Oh, you don't got no power. You know, I said, yo, look, at 140, Devin Haney might show some, like his pop might, be there. And a lot of people, oh man, just because somebody moves up, and that doesn't really mean it might not mean nothing. You might think it don't, but if that didn't mean anything, Terrence Crawford wouldn't be knocking out these dudes. His power wouldn't be getting even more lethal as he moves up in weight. It's different for different people, man. I don't think Dev is a natural born puncher, but I think he doesn't sit down on his punches enough. And then maybe the draining of the weight was causing him to deplete his power. He looked really strong in there against Regis Prograis, man. He looked strong. His speed was still there, but you can tell a difference in his punches though. Like if you listen to his punches at 135 versus his punches at 140, you can hear the thud. More thumping punches at the higher weight class. The extra 5 pounds plus weight. That does mean something. It helps you with your punch resistance, able to take a punch, stuff like that. Regis Prograis, he made him look like almost like a sparring partner in there, like almost amateurish, man. It was crazy to watch this shit, man. I mean, he got smoked from round 1 to 12. No arguing that. No in between rounds for Regis, none. Straight 12 round shutout for Devin. And to watch him, the way he was doing it, he stood there. So he kind of made sure, see, Devin what he's doing is kind of putting these other boxers to shame. Like he's putting Shakur and Tank to shame in a certain way, man. Because the way he's moving, it's like he's telling the world, look, you see, this is how I do. You see, this is who I fight. Tank ain't doing the same thing I'm doing. See, this is the way I do in the ring. Shakur ain't doing what I'm doing in the ring. That's what he basically be doing when he fight, man. Especially these latest fights. So, he managed to knock Regis down in the 3rd round. Nobody expected that. It wasn't no arguable knockdown like the Zarria fight. It was, he knocked Regis on his ass with a punch. He was a straight right, knocked him down. Then in the 6th, he buzzed Regis. He buzzed him, man. Like he could have got him. It looked like he could have got him out of there. That's my only argument, my only issue. I'm not sure why Devin didn't just knock him out, like get him, because he could have got him out of there a couple of times in that fight. And I'm like, yo, Dev, jump on him. I don't know if Dev was like, they was like, okay, look. Because they said they was going to get the knockout. So I'm like, all right, look, he got him hurt. He's wobbled. He jump on him. Get him out of there. And Dev just kind of like, just kept on piecing him up. I'm like, yo, bro, go get the body. Tears, hit him in the body. Go to the top. He didn't do it. I don't know if they was worried about Regis having something ready for him when he come in and go for the kill. You can't do that though, man. This is, you can't let your fighter get the wind back under his feet, man. You got to go get him out of there. You see him hurt, get him. They was the ones saying they was going to annihilate him and get the knockout. So go get him. Don't let him get a chance to regain himself, But I don't know. Maybe it was a game. Maybe he was in there. He was in there trying to show everybody, look, let me play around with this idiot. He can't do nothing with me. He already showed that. But my thing is, it ain't got to go. You don't got to make it unnecessarily long if you ain't got to, man. Don't make it a longer night for yourself if we don't have to do that, man. Get his ass out of there, because he could have got him out, man. I think that was the 6th round. I'm not sure what point in the 6th, but he hit him with something. He cracked him and he knocked him all the way off balance. He had him like he didn't know where he was at. I saw it. Well, maybe Devin gonna work on that too with his the finishing shit, because Devin ain't really the best finisher, so maybe they could work on that. He put on a beautiful boxing clinic though, man. I mean, the way he was in and out. He was one place. Regis was still punching. He was already behind on the other. He just got out of the dodge. I mean, it was crazy. One round, Regis tried to punch him, and it was like, man, he was in the corner. And Regis he punched the corner buckle, and was all off balance. Shit looked real funny, man. He had nothing, absolutely zero for Dev, bro. Dev tore his ass up the whole fight. And didn't have a scratch on him. That's not called running. What people say, that he didn't do what Shakur did. He didn't even. I think it was like only 2 times they clinched, like twice the whole fight. Jack Reese is an excellent ref, man. I love Jack Reese. But man, Devin Haney showed us. He took it to almost another gear last night, man. And I was impressed, man. I was impressed. His power, I think it might be here. But we have to, maybe it's blossoming. I don't think it's all the way there yet, but it's there. It's coming. Because when the last time Dev actually knocked somebody down, bro? When you think about it, what was that? The Antonio Moran knockout? I don't think he had any knockdowns since like 2018. He gets to 140, where he feels in good. Gets a knockdown of a puncher champion of a champion that Josh Taylor couldn't even knock him down. So yeah. That speed of Devin Haney is gonna be a problem for a lot of dudes at that division, man. And if he's grown into his power, if he's staying at this division, he gets a few more fights in. That's letting him get more acclimated. I could see him being a real nightmare. See, these are the reasons why I keep telling everybody why Tank. I told y'all, and did you see what he was doing to Regis' face? The eye, they was considering stopping the fight. You see what I told y'all about the eye? When I was like, how he gonna stop Tank? He gonna close Tank eye. I told you, I'm telling you that's gonna happen when they fight. Watch. Yo, Regis don't. Tank is different from Tank ain't gonna do it, bro. Tank don't move his head as much as Regis do, and Regis is still getting his head popped back and forth, man. Tank don't move his head nearly as good as Regis do, and Dev was still finding his head, no problem. Look, what we just saw last night against Regis, that is exactly how more than likely the Tank Davis and Dev fight is gonna look. Tank and them should have got Dev when he was still coming up in the dog. He's getting more and more experience. Tank ain't fighting nobody that's challenging him. Devin is. I'm even more confident now that Devin beats Tank. By stoppage is questionable. Like as far as a full-fledged knockout, KO, flush, flatline, I don't think so. Never know though. But a TKO, I see that happening. He gonna close that boy eye, man. Regis' eye was damn near shut, man. So that jab, man. Dev is gonna be hard to beat. And I don't want to hear nothing about running. It's called boxing. He didn't run, bro. He stood there. He gave himself distance. He didn't let himself get smothered. That's not running. That's boxing. Shakur, on the other hand, you can argue the fact he ran, but he just moved. Shakur was using his form of defense as well. He just didn't engage because he was afraid. I don't think it was called running. I feel like he was just afraid to fight the guy because of the power. But Devin put a stop to all of that, letting you know, I don't care about your power. He said that before the fight. If that's all you guys' power, you're not going to win. So that's kind of like a dig at Tank, too. But see, Tank got some boxing skills. The problem is, though, Tank ain't outboxing Devin Haney. So he's going to have to go in there and mix it up at some point in a fight with Dev and go for broke, kind of like Regis tried to. And the problem with that is, when you do that, he going to get countered all night long. Yeah, but can Dev get hit by Tank? I don't want to hear that shit. At 140, that is why he don't want to fight Devin at 140. He will never fight Devin at 140. It'll be a catch weight before at 140. Or he'll try to entice Devin with a big bag to make him come back down to lightweight so he can drain him. No, he'll never fight him at 140. He will get picked apart by Devin Haney at 140 pounds. Mark my words. Because his power, I don't think Tank's power was fully there either. He didn't lose it. It looked like he struggled to knock down Barrios, but both Dev and Tank, their power did look like it was, Dev's power looked like it was coming of himself at 140, but we still don't know if it's all the way there. Tank's looked like he's limited in his power at 140. But I don't see Tank beating that dude, man. And they know it, yo. Tank's team know it. They know it. They know it. They watching. Let's see what happens, though, because he said he wants Devin. Devin, well, what's next for Dev? We don't know. Is he going to fight some of the other champions of the division or skate up to 147? Or is he going to reach out to Tank and say, look, make something happen at catch weight? Or 140, man. You already fought at 140, like everybody been saying. You fought Barrios. Fight me at 140. You said, I don't got no power. I can't crack. I bet. Let's see what happened at 140. No problem. Come get my WBC belt. Now Dev got a good bargaining chip, and he got some more stock, right? And his stock has risen now because of the belt. But we know Tank and them team don't care about belts, so we'll see. But Devin looked absolutely amazing last night. The body work. He was chopping up Regis' body. The 1-2s, that jab. Exquisite boxing, man, by Devin Haney. But anyway, let me know what you think. What's next for Dev? What's next for Regis? Regis, man, I mean, at this point, he might just end up being more than likely, at his age too, he might end up being a gatekeeper if he stays in boxing. Probably end up being a journeyman or something like that. You know, when dudes come up in the rankings, put him in there with Regis. Shit like that. That's crazy. I hope not, but it is what it is. It's Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm out.